Bang.
My name's Nikolas, and I'm racing for Fortec Motorsport, and I'm 16 years old.
So Nikolas, you're quite young, you're coming into this championship, and GB4 is brand new, and it seems like a great place to start single-seater racing.
Yeah, it's basically an F4, basically. Yeah, it is last year's European F4, so it's going to be a good car. It's going to be some close racing, and yeah, and it runs along British GT, so it's going to be a big audience.
Yeah, a lot of fun. What's your experience in racing so far? What have been the highlights up until this stage?
Nothing really. I've just been testing British F4 last year, a few tests, and then now I'm just concentrating on GB4 and hopefully driving this year.
Okay, and I mean, what are your hopes for this season? You're on quite a strong team with two other great drivers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been with Fortec for a year and a bit now, and we're really strong. I mean, this new car I'm really comfortable with, and the pace is looking very good, but it's my first year in cars, and basically my first year in proper championship racing, so just trying to improve every race and improve my race cross.
A bit of the unknown.
Yeah, exactly.
You're racing under a dual flag this year. Well,
yeah.
That sounds stupid. And you race under a dual flag, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. My mom's Malaysian. I grew up there I moved here in 2018, and then my dad is English, so we're on a dual flag, yeah. But I think I'm mostly Malaysian.
You have to decide one.
Yeah, my mum wants me to be.
Thank you very much for chatting to me today. Good
Yeah.
luck for the season.
Thank you, yeah.
We're going to have a quick chat here with Nikolas Taylor's family. Chris, can we have a chat with you? Yeah. Here we go. So you're Nikolas's brother. He's had a very good weekend so far, but if he's going to make it onto the podium for this third race, he's going to have to do so from right at the back of this grid. Do you think he can?
I think it's possible because this track is so big and such long straights. I think the start's key, but it's going to be tough. It's very tough.
Now, we feel like you've styled yourself on another person on the grid today. Do you have any inkling who I might be suggesting?
No.
Well, have you met a man called Max Maserati?
Yes, I think I have.
He's a striking guy, right? He's a very cool dude, but he's got one signature thing, and that is the aviators. I see you're rocking those ones there. Was that influenced at all by watching Max?
No, I had aviators before, but yeah, Max is he's a good-looking guy, to be fair.
Yeah, good-looking guy. But perhaps the best-looking guy on the grid behind your brother, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely second best.
We were just talking actually with Max and just talking about how people prepare for the race. How does Nick prepare for the race? Because I feel like he's fairly calm in the car. Max, one of the calmest. I mean, he's there doing whatever that means, and he's doing all the peace signs and everything. Whereas some of the drivers, they've got family and friends around like Nikolas has. Is that more what he prefers?
I mean, he always prepares by looking at onboards and stuff and previous practice sessions and stuff. So he's always very, very prepared and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think he's getting experience very quickly, which I think is a unique skill to have, which is very good. Yeah. Okay,
good. Well, look, we're going to move on, but thank you so much for chatting to me, and thank you very much for representing Max Maserati as well as your brother here, Chris. Thank you, and Nikolas's family. I'm sure we'll chat to you another time.
Sense the front and rear wheel contact. I don't know why it happened, but it happened.
Yeah, I suppose if the front wheel of the car behind then touches the rear wheel of the car in front, but they're interlocked, then that forces the rear wheel up as they touch. So then the tyres will grip, and that forces it up, and that just breaks those suspension components. It's just really unlucky, because also Walker, I think you can feel the pressure that Nikolas Taylor's putting on Walker, because if it was any other driver, Walker would have given him more space. He's been very, very calm and collected, giving people space. We saw at Alton Park, he went back a couple of places, didn't panic, but he thought, maybe I can't let Nikolas Taylor have another race over on me.
Yep.
And thought, I need to squeeze him out here, I need to stop.
This is what we were saying yesterday. For Alex Walker, it's not just about the points margin that he's got. It's about the idea that he can't let Nikolas Taylor build the confidence, which is the critical thing there for Nikolas Taylor. He's growing bit by bit. Had the assistance, as we said, from Johnny Edgar and the likes as to how to start properly and consistently. Did lose a little bit out there. Max Maserati had that one absolutely nailed on the start as he would lead down into the first corner. But I think it's about time that we catch up with some of the drivers. John Jackson is standing by.
Well, you can see here Nikolas Taylor being congratulated by his brother Chris, Richard Dutton, the boss of Fortec here. Also, I believe his mum here taking a photo, getting a hug as well. A real family affair. and I will just dive in once he said congratulations to all of his team here. Nikolas Taylor, the new joint championship leader. That was quite a race.
Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty poor start, but it was pretty intense for the first few laps. I mean, I tried to go around the outside of Alex. I felt like I had enough space, but then contact happened, of course. But
I was going to say, in that case, would you say that's a racing incident from your point of view?
I can't really tell. I need to look at the video.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it was a disappointing start. You lost the lead to Max Maserati there, and we had several different leaders in that race, and then you managed to get past Tom Mills, and then you were into the horizon.
Yeah, I knew I had the pace, so I had to get past. I knew Tom had a problem as well, so I wanted to get past as quick as possible. And also, in case I was getting a penalty, I wanted to pull a gap. But yeah, it was a good race.
Okay, well, we'll wait and see about that, but you are the new joint championship leader, Nikolas. Back-to-back wins here at Silverstone, so we'll see you again for that reverse grid race a little bit later on. Nikolas Taylor driving for Fortec there, the new joint championship leader, as I mentioned.